All right, Angela. I figured that I would just show you a video to kind of give you an idea exactly of what we are doing. So, to make this a little bit easier, I wanted to show you the program that we're actually using to find these deals. And so, my partner Nelson and I, we filter for either properties that can be fixed and flipped or ones that are in good condition, they're rent ready or recently renovated. And we then contact the agents to figure out if we can come to an agreeable contract or purchase agreement. And so for this one, you can see this is everything in Summit County and around there. I can also do Cuyahoga County to find that. And this is just filtered by um, these couple of things here. And so it's an active listing, single family home or attached. It's targeting properties that are estimated to be at 70% of the after repair value or ARV in that area. I put it at below $4,000. Does not have a HOA. Those are just a little bit more difficult to deal with. And then the last 6 months. So these are all the listings there. And then I ran that search. I then downloaded that and took the full address and the listing price and put it in here. So what you guys or what you or whoever else wanted to do this would be doing, it could be 2 hours a week, could be 20 hours a week, depends on how much time you want to put into it. But you take the address, you would go screen for the condition. Now this you could do in Zillow or the MLS access if you actually have it. But anywhere you would look at on market listings, you're just going to go see the photos, see what the condition is, and then annotate what condition. For a fix and flipper, you're essentially looking to see like, all right, does this need to be updated? Is it kind of old? Probably new kitchens, new bathrooms, something like that. But it's in pretty good shape. It's been well maintained. That'd be a 1, right? And so that kicks out an estimated value based off of our formula here to calculate your offer price. Now let's say like, all right, this has been, this needs to be cleaned up. It needs new floors, new paint, new kitchens and bathrooms, probably going to add on another bedroom. So a lot of work needs to be done on this thing, right? Maybe that one's a 2. Okay. And that does the calculation to get you your price there. Let's say this thing is missing drywall. There's no kitchen in it. Somebody, just has totally neglected it, and the only thing that's good on it is the structure, and it needs a complete new rehab. That's your bottom tier, right? That needs a lot of work. Well, that's going to be a number 3, and gives you your calculated offer price. Now, remember, this is already subtracted from the estimated ARV. So this could be after putting in $50,000 of renovation cost. It's worth $170,000, right? So we're paying $44,000 to go sell it to a fix and flipper who can then do the rehab and sell it at maximum price for that neighborhood with a beautiful home, right? The other piece here, which is why we're going to have to build a relationship with a realtor, is to get the MLS access and get information to who that realtor is. If you go through Zillow or you go through some of those other sites, they're only going to connect you with a buyer agent and want to work the deal for you. We don't want to do that. We want to go directly to the seller agent. And so if you do find it, you're going to put their name in here, right? We want the full name just so we have the information, but this is going to pull out the first name, and then, we could do the, put the email in here. And the nice thing about this is once you have it ready, let's say we want to send this email today, you're going to filter it so just that is showing, right? So you want all yours. We're going to get rid of everything else. There's only one in here, so you don't necessarily need to do that. But we only want to see the ones for today. And then you're ready to send. So we would set up your extensions to have mail Meteor in here. Go to do a new campaign. going to open it up and we're going to select the template. So this is a fix or cash offer, right? So we put that one and then see what it says. So it pulled my name. So automatically you're addressing the agent, my name. So I like to put my information. I have a link to my LinkedIn so they know who I am and see some little bit of credibility building here. And let them know what's going on. My partners and I are looking for new fix and flip projects or rentals to add to our portfolio. We saw 246 Wildwood and are interested in purchasing. We'd like to make a cash offer of $44,000. Please let me know if the seller might be interested. We'd love to be, I need to actually revise that. We'd be happy to have you represent us as well if interested. So that gives them extra incentive to be our representative. To show our offer over others, right? So on and so forth. And that's it. You hit send from there, and you could do 25 of those. You can do with that account, you could do 50 emails a day and send them out. Once you get a response back, you can try to find out more information about the property condition, more information about the situation, why they're trying to sell. So that when Nelson and I speak to the agent, we can understand a little bit more on what's going to be helpful for them in terms of getting the deal done. So I had a Florida example here I wanted to show you just because I don't have MLS access and I can't show or can't search for that on here. So let's say this is the address, right? Once you have a MLS access, which we'd figure out, you just got to go in. So this actually is already under contract, but we still could use it as an example. And it pulls up the property. You can see quickly what's any kind of remarks to understand about the situation, but you're just going to go in, take a look at the photos. Pretty well-maintained property. See what the interior likes. Could be cleaned up a little bit to, bring it to that next level. All right, definitely could use some cleanup area. Nice backyard. Screened in porch, definitely some opportunity to make that nicer, right? I can already see just glancing. Oh yeah, full remodel here, right? Very dated. Nice fridge, could keep the fridge, but everything else has got to be updated, right? You got these crazy lights up here. You don't want that in your house. Yeah, so a lot of room for improvement on this one. I'd call this maybe this is probably a 2. You can get away with painting the walls, but no serious work needs to be done. All the floors need to be replaced. We're probably replacing the doors and stuff like that. You'd look at those things to kind of gauge an idea. So I'd call that a 2. And then you'd mark that in the file. And then we find, so David Petley is our realtor, and that's his email, right? And we just take those and we copy and paste it. We throw our 2 in here, put David Petley here and the email address, and you're good to send, right? And it's that easy. And if this works out and you want to learn more and stuff like that, we can go into more complicated or more complex types of outreach or different strategies and go from there. But for every single one of those that you find and we close on, you get 20% of the commission. Our mark, we shoot to get in a $10,000 assignment fee. So for that, you get $2,000. Sometimes these might be $5,000 or even $2,000 if it makes sense to do it still. In which case you get 20% of whatever it is. But sometimes these could be, if we got one for some, let's say one of these like $40,000 ones, let's say we actually got that under contract for $30,000 and we sold it to a seller for $70,000. That's a $30,000 assignment fee. You'd make $6,000 on that. Yeah, so that's kind of what we're doing, the process that we are pursuing, and we should have our foreign filing done for the company in Ohio here in a couple weeks, and we'll be ready to go. And if you're interested, let me know, and we'll set up a call to go from there.